This video is an emotional one, especially for pet owners. So please proceed with care and compassion. The title is not misleading. I think all of you can guess where this game will go. But Goodnight Meowmie was made in just 72 hours for Game Jam, and the theme was to combine two incompatible genres. Goodnight Meowmie combines elements from both virtual pet and horror genres. I love to play horror games, consume horror content, listen to horror stories. I love everything horror. The only thing I love more is my pet dog, my Leo. So when I came across this game, it was a no-brainer for me to play, but by the end of the game, I was just left stunned. I was just left staring at the screen. I couldn't click next. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's begin the game. The game starts with us in our bed and our cat Meami just roaming around our room. There's some treats on the corner as well as a litter box, because cats do need that. In the corner of the room we do see something taped over, but we do not know what that is. Initially, I did not know what to do, but eventually I figured it out and started exploring the room. We start by picking up the food for our cat Meowmie. After collecting all of the food, we go talk to our 1 and 2 friend Meowmie. How are you today, Meowmie? With that adorable little sound, we move on to feed our precious Meowmie. Meowmie is still hungry, but I can't wait to hold Meowmie, so we just hold her lovingly in our hands. Meowmie seemed to like that, so did we. We decide to play a little before feeding Meowmie the final piece of her snack. Meowmie is definitely the best. Now that Meowmie is well fed, it's time to explore the room. We seem a bit sad when we go close to the taped up object, but we do not know what that is. We cannot interact with the litter box, although I imagine we might be able to. We cannot go outside yet either. The last thing left to explore is a picture of Meowmie and us. And finally, we go to bed. Good night, Meowmie. New day, and Meowmie is hungry again. We need to find food for Meowmie as soon as possible. I need to leave for a bit to go find food for you. I'll be back soon, okay? Meowmie is sad. I'll miss you too, Meowmie. I give Meowmie a quick hug, and it's time to go find some food for Meowmie. This is when the horror aspect of the game kicks in. The world outside our room is completely dark. There's no lights except from our small lantern. We find a door at the end of the hallway and decide to go in. Here we see 2 paths, left and right. We decide to explore right first, only to discover that both paths connect to the same place. We are now faced with a choice. We have 2 doors in front of us and an ominous red light, leading to yet another door. We decide that it's not time to go to the red door just yet, and go into the left one first. this is where we find an animal skull. Getting too close to it was not a good idea though. Lesson learned, and now we avoid all of the animal skulls we find. With no light and narrow paths, it does become challenging to avoid all of these skulls. And yet, we do not know why they are here. We see a door on our right, but we decide to ignore it for now and explore a bit further. At the end of the hall, we find another door leading to another red room. The room only offers one path to follow, a dark and long hallway. At the end of this long hallway, we do find some food for Meami, which is what we went out to find. So, mission successful. All we gotta do now is to quickly get back to Meami. Oh. The door is now locked from outside. We are stuck. With nowhere else to go, we start walking back towards the long hallway. Luckily for us, a rusty key has manifested at the same spot, but something is following us. As it gets closer, the world begins to shift. Before it could catch us, we escaped. Trying to go back into that room would be a fatal error. Time to quickly get back to Meami and escape this hellish nightmare. We decide to go through the second door, only to find 2 more animal skulls. This is not where we want to be. We need to go back all the way where we came from. We slowly start making our way back through the treacherous path we just walked. Once we are out of that dreaded room, things seem a bit calm. We swiftly make our way back to the first hallway we encountered and try to get back to our room. The sudden paw prints on this wall are a bit scary, but we are not far now. We quickly get back to our room and feed our hungry little Meami. Meami is looking a bit better. We feeded both of the fishies and Meami is doing well. We hold Meami for a little bit. Followed by a quick play session. And finally, returning to bed. Good night, Meami. New day, and oh no, Meami looks sick. We need to find some medicine, quick. We give Meami a quick hug and quickly walk out of the door. I do not want to be here. It's scary and dark outside, but I will literally do anything for Meami. We know where we need to go. It's the second door. This time, however, the skulls are moving. It's not going to be as easy to get to the end. But no matter what obstacle we face, if Meami needs me, I will find a way. In this dark room with broken tiles and paint chipping off of the walls, we carefully make our way, swerving it between those animal skulls all the way to the end where we find a door. Entering this room, we find ourselves in a room with blue walls and blue tiles. At the end of the hallway, we do see a small plant, which gives us the medicine that we were looking for. All we need to do now is avoid the animal skulls and quickly make it back to Meami. We expertly navigate our way back through this room and quickly rush back to Meami to give Meami the medicine it so desperately needs. I won't let anything happen to Meami. We get back to our room and quickly feed Meami the medicine. It's looking super well. It's time to play and celebrate. With another successful day, it's time to go to bed. Good night, Meami. New day, but Meami isn't feeling well again. Oh no, I need to get more medicine. Without wasting any time, I rush out of the door. The world outside may be crumbling, but I will not rest until my Meami is well. Nothing can stop me from making sure Meami is safe. I guess today is the day we walk through the red door. Oh, I guess not. The red door is still locked. Let's go back to the room where we first found the medicine. Maybe it's still there? Upon entering the right door, we find the room suspiciously empty. No animal skulls in sight. We quickly make our way to the blue room. Walking down the hallway, we find the plant empty. It hasn't grown back yet. What do we do? What do we do now? We need to find medicine. Meami needs it. I'm not leaving until I find medicine for Meami. We walk back through the dark room, only to be chased by those phantom paws yet again. As they get closer to us, we quickly escape. We try one more time to go through the red door. Maybe that's where the medicine is. But it's still locked. Maybe the left door? Unfortunately, that door is locked as well. Maybe the plant has grown again. But there has to be something here. But no, we've already explored that room. I don't want to go back. I do not want to go back empty-handed, but we have to check up on Meami. We are very close to our room when we hear... Was that Meami's scream? No, this can't be. Meami is hurt. Meami is hurt. Meami looks hurt. No, Meami, what happened to you? No, this can't be happening. No. Hold Meami. Hold Meami. Hold her. I hold Meami for the longest time. I don't want to let go. I won't let anything happen to Meami. This can't be happening. What was that? What are these phantom paws? What's happening? What is this tape on the wall? Why can't we open it? There has to be a way to save Meami. Meami is hurt. What do I do? Do I simply go back to bed now? Good night, Meami? Oh no. New morning, Meami isn't here. I'm not waiting here. I'm running out. I am running out. Meami. Meami, where are you? Meami. What the frick, man? Where's Meami? I know for a fact it has to be the red door. It has to be the red door. We quickly run through the red door, only to find ourselves in a long hallway yet again. I keep running until we're outside. It's night. It's tranquil. But Meami is still hurt, and Meami is still bleeding. I wish I wasn't too late. We pick up Meami and head back in, only to be followed by those bloody paw prints yet again. There is no way in hell am I letting them get to Meami. It can take me, but they'll never take Meami from me. I run as fast as I can to get Meami back to my room. It's outside. It can't get in. I'll protect Meami. Meami, don't go. No. No. Behind the tape, we find out that it's a window. But why was it taped? Why was it taped shut? It had been such a warm day. It was only natural for me to open the window. You were always a curious one, but you had no idea about the danger that prowled outside. And with that, Meami disappears. I try to look out of the window, I try to find Meami, but Meami's not there. I quickly run out of the room to find Meami. Meami's there. I still remember seeing your body lying there in the grass. I wished with all my heart that it wasn't real. That it was just a nightmare I couldn't escape. I held on to your presence in my mind, a light amidst the darkness all around me. But in the end, I couldn't escape reality. Meami, my one true friend. Good night, Meami. This is where the game ends. But for the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to click. I couldn't bring myself to end the game. For anyone who's loved and lost a pet, I am so sorry. I can't imagine the pain of losing my pet. Just thinking about it makes me so incredibly sad. Towards the end, this game did manage to bring me to tears. And it's not like I've never thought about it. I know one day I'll lose my dog as well. And it's not something I like to think about. Whenever this thought does cross my mind, I do always think it's always better to have loved and lost than to have never loved. So if you have a pet, give them all of your love. It's all they know. And I hope that none of you have to suffer the loss of a pet or a loved one. But the reality of life is that one day, all of us do have to go through that. I just want you to remember, you're not alone. You're never alone. the people you love always live on through you. Thank you for watching and just listening to me yap. These are some thoughts that I keep to myself, but it feels good to share them out loud. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to hear from me again, do consider subscribing. But other than that, I hope you all have a good day, and I hope to see you again soon. Hey do.